stay out. Look at this one. 22. Remember when we were 22? If I could go back with what I know now. Let's just say, yeah. Oh, we'll leave it at that. Okay, Mark's here. Yeah. It's November, which is same shit, different day. So thanks for coming out on a Monday. My name is Dana, and I thought tonight I'd talk about some things that I'm intolerant of, because I sort of feel like, it's just par for the course. So I'm going to start with unlayered nachos. I'm very intolerant of unlayered nachos, but the nachos here are very good. A little pricey, but very good. And I'm kind of intolerant of like foods that now have an identity issue. Like the cauliflower thing is way overdone. Like cauliflower is not good. And if you ever had cauliflower crust pizza, try it the next day. Yeah, not good. Where did cottage cheese get its new life? Like, I don't know, but I mean, that used to be the Scarsdale diet with pineapple on it when my mother thought I gained 5 pounds. Now there's cottage cheese in everything, and it's like, seriously. Canned chicken to make a pizza crust? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, not a chance in hell I would ever try that. And then pancakes are now apparently healthy, right? The protein pancake, the this pancake, the that pancake. No, pancakes should have lots of butter and lots of syrup, and that's just the way it should be. And I really feel like pineapple's a bit confused. Like, poor pineapple. First it fucks up a pizza, and now it's trying to be a swinger. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, pineapple just doesn't know what's going on right now. I'm afraid to buy a pineapple. I go to the grocery store. The pineapple's upside down in my cart. Apparently I'm sending a message. I have to buy it in the little plastic container now. I'm paying extra $2 because I'm so afraid if I have a pineapple, like, at Food Basics, you never know what's going to go down, right? That's why Mark grocery shops with me. I don't like any rooms over 21 degrees. It was about 15 when we came here tonight, and it was perfect. So if you're at my house, bring slippers, because it's a meat locker, and that's just the way it is. I don't believe in 7th place medals, and I'm looking at you people, because it's your generation that created that 7th place medal. No, there's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. That's it. Give it up. Go home. Cry. You lost. You don't get to take a trophy home. 7th place. What is that? No one ever says no to anybody if you're 7th place. Like, you just always get to have something? No. I don't like if you park in front of my house. And my dog doesn't like it either. And that's reason enough. Okay? So, and my Ring camera doesn't like it. So, and I don't like pants. And I have friends here who also don't like pants. And every time she comes to my house, she says, I just have to put on my pants. It makes total sense to me. Okay, see you soon. That's how it works after a certain age. Pants are optional. Yeah. Anything after 8 p.m., so like this is way past my bedtime. I have to turn off my nighttime alarm to go to bed. Events with no snacks, venues with no seats, don't even ask me to go. Anything over at Overflow Brewery, fuck that. I'm not standing up and paying for a band. It's not happening. I want to be in a pub, where I can sit down and have a little burger. Yeah. And I don't like multi-factor authentication. Whatever the fuck that is, I'm so tired of it. Yeah. So I'm also a little intolerant of myself most days. Just, the given stuff. But also because I'm lactose intolerant and gluten intolerant. And I identify as a Dairy Queen mudslide. So my pronouns are chocolate, caramel, and pecan. But I'm also lactose intolerant. So it's a little confusing, but there's pills for that. So I'm a little sweet and I'm a little salty and I have many layers. Oh fuck, here we go. Hold on. This always happens to me up here. Okay. So I was single for quite a few years, and this is my gang, and this is how I met Mark. And like online dating, we all know it totally sucks. And when you online date, you almost become like a private investigator. Like, you gotta check out those pictures. Like, that guy's at the 3rd floor at Bayshore outside the Old Lady. Like, why is he taking a picture right now? You know, or you can see he's cut off someone in his profile. Like, come on, guys. And like the pictures from down here, like, I'm just gonna tell you they don't work. And I don't care how big your fish is, I don't want to see it. Now your beaver, I like to see that.
Upside down pineapple.
But you know what? I online dated so long, I started to become like I was calling 311 and 411, and you know, I'm checking out everything. I'm calling Crime Stoppers just for the hell of it, right? So I'm just like, I'm noticing things. And apparently, I got a job at Crime Stoppers. I didn't even know it because I called them so much. They said, yeah, we're going to put you on the payroll. But you know, those rewards, that can add up. You can really supplement your income as a single girl. And then MapQuest. Well, you kids wouldn't know what MapQuest is, but Waze. You know Waze. Yeah. So back in the day, we used to have to print out the MapQuest and then have it beside you in the car and drive a stick. This fucking, you can't drive while you're on a phone. Bullshit. I can drive and look and talk, and I can do FaceTime and drive my car on the fucking Queensway. Guess what? Because we had to do all that stuff. Gen X, we did it all. We did it all. We're still doing it though. Yeah. So after my single day, so I met Mark. Most people here know Mark, and oh, Mark, he's just like a poem. He talks like a poem, so we call him Hallmark. And he also identifies as chocolate.
That's true.
And Mark and I bought a house together in the spring, and you know, we have, you know, when you are single, when you're together with someone, but when you're single, you learn how to like sleep alone again, right? And you're like diagonal or starfish or whatever you like. But we had to sort of learn how to like, you know, cohabitate in the same house. So that's why there's extra bedrooms and bathrooms. But, you know, there was a few nights there at the beginning where like I'm just shaking that hose like 3-4 times a night, and you know, like it's just terrible. And I'm thinking, Jesus, let me sleep, why don't you? Like I'm in my 50s. And I had to join a support group. Yeah, it got really bad. The POPWCPAP group. Have you heard of it? Oh, partners of people with CPAP machines. Try it out. Oh, fuck. It's been rough, let me tell you. What they're teaching me is to not throat punch that motherfucker in the middle of the night, because you wake up a woman in her 50s, you're fucking taking your life into your hands. Like, seriously, don't wake me up. No, not for that. Yeah, so he's in the middle of orientation. He's about 6 months in. Shouldn't be long before he's got it all right. You know, fridge placement, what size of spoon I like, how to put the garbage bag in the bin. He knows how to take it out. It's real messy when he puts it in. Anyways, I'm not OCD, it's him. The other thing with Mark is if you get takeout, you have to be the one to go into the restaurant and pick it up. Because if he goes, they think he's DoorDash. And then, like the other day, we're at Swish LA, and he runs in to get the food, and the lady's giving him shit that he didn't bring his bag, and he's like, "Who are you talking to, lady?" She thought he was DoorDash. Comes out with the food funny. I said, "What the fuck? Why did that take so long?" He goes, "I don't know. I didn't have a number. I didn't have a bag. She just kept telling me, go get your bag. I didn't know what she meant." Poor guy. Right?
True story.
I know. Mark doesn't drink, so he's the DD, so that's awesome. Like when we go places, right, Lisa? It's great. But funny story, and this is a true story, when he was younger, he got asked to join this ball team, and he said, "Oh yeah, that'll be fun." And it was an AA group that had a ball team. And so they said, like, we need people who don't drink. But they didn't realize that he just doesn't drink. He's not part of AA. So he goes to the ball games and they're like, "How are you doing this week? How are things?" And Mark's just like, what are they talking about? So if you need a non-drinker for a sports team, Mark's your guy. The ball team I played for was called Hold My Beer. I mean, it was a totally different ball game. So yeah, most of us here, well not all of us, some of us are babies, but there's some middle-aged folks here for sure. And for the women in the group, we all have, I'm sure, chatted about this on occasion over a beverage, Sauvignon Blanc. That, like, we're in the I don't give a fuck 50s, you know? And, you know, when you raise the babies, or whether you had kids or not, like, you have hormones that make you care. And then the hormones leave, and then you just don't fucking care. So, like, I feel sorry for guys trying to date in this age group because, yeah, we don't care, and we used to. So it's just the way it is. I mean, Mark's hanging on pretty good, but, you know, we bought a house. He has no choice. But, you know, we like to day drink. We're not afraid to pull a chin hair out anywhere, on anybody. Listen, you got a chin hair, I'm your girl. I'll get it for you, you know? None of that. But we can't make big commitments. Like, I'm not buying avocados or ripe bananas. Like, fuck that. No, those things go bad. We're not making any big commitments. We're barely making dinner anymore for anybody. Like, we're just not doing it. So, yeah. But we are raising our seniors, you know, and some of those seniors are a lot of work. My mother's 87. She has an iPhone. She has a MacBook. And she's driving me batshit crazy. She had a flip phone. It was black, and she kept losing it on her black coffee table. So she wanted my iPhone, so I get her a nice pink case, the whole bit. I call her the other day, and somebody answers, hello? And I said, Mom? Hello? And I'm like, oh my God, that's not my mother. And so this woman says, who's this? I said, well, who's this? I'm calling my mom. This is Irene. I live in 905. I said, Irene, I think you have my mom's phone. Oh, I found it on the bench in the lobby. Oh my, so I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, how's it going? And she has no idea. She's left her phone on the bench in the lobby at her apartment building. So I said, Mom, skip on up there to 905. Irene's got your phone. She's like, what? Oh, anyways. The other day she took a phone call from Bell Canada that lasted 3.5 hours and was a total scam. I ended up spending 2 weeks with her getting everything canceled and oh gosh. But the best was the day she called me saying that she's tired of this A1 that keeps coming up on her computer. A1. I'm A1. That's a steak sauce, Mom. What are you talking about? I realized she meant AI, but she kept calling it AI. God love her. She's adorable. When we were young, we wanted the, Sam the Record Man used to be on Spark Street, eh? And it's Christmas time, and my brothers wanted my brother and my sister wanted that album, Meatloaf. Bat Out of Hell. It was really popular. You might know it, because it's pretty cool fucking Gen X music that you bastards are all listening to. Just kidding. So she goes to Sam the Record Man at lunchtime, and she's got this poor guy looking all over Sam the Record Man for this album. But she can't remember the name of it. So she kept calling it Hamburger. This is a true story. So she comes home, we're at dinner that night, and she goes, I don't know what's going on with you guys. You ask for the weirdest things for Christmas. I can't find that Hamburger band. I don't know what you're talking about. I said, oh my God. Well, the three of us fell off our chairs laughing, right? Mom, it's Meatloaf. Meatloaf. God, I love her. She's still going strong. And then there's Mark. He's heading to the senior range. We went on a cruise last week out of Tampa. And he books the hotel the night before. We're meeting some of his friends. And he says, oh my God, I'm so excited. There's a mall close by and they have a cheese factory. Cheese factory. It's all he's talking about, this fucking cheese factory. And I said, Mark, we're getting on a cruise the next morning. You can't buy cheese. You can't take cheese on a cruise. And I'm like, why is he so excited about a cheese factory? So I go and look it up. It was the Cheesecake Factory. Another true story. This is what I'm living with. So, you know what? Be thankful you're single some days, girls, because I tell you, some days it's not worth the effort. So one thing that I noticed in my 50s is I have to go to the bathroom a lot more. And I never noticed this when I was younger. Like, I never knew where public washrooms were. And then when you have kids, you're in every public washroom, right? But then you get through a stage where you don't use public washrooms very much. Well, now I do again. So the other day we're in Costco, and I said, I gotta pee. So we're up near the front, but we're still kind of shopping. And so I go to that stall. I didn't really realize it till I hit the button, but it's the new stalls, you know, and they're wheelchair accessible. But you know, you press the button. You guys have maybe seen these. It's green, so you press the button and the door opens, and it's like it takes forever for that door to open. And you're standing there, so like, you know, once the door starts to open, you really kind of got to go. So then I step inside, and like I want to lock, like I want to just like slam that lock, hit the toilet, have my pee, and get out of there. Oh no, you got to press the button and make it red, and then you got to wait for the door to shut. So there's this awkward time. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, where you're sort of standing there, you kind of got to pee, but like, do you stand in the doorway? And you're like, so Mark's kind of like waving at me, and I'm like, yeah, just be a minute here, and I'm waiting for the door to shut. Or do you like get out of the way of the door, but then, like, what if someone else walks in because they don't see you? So like, I don't know what to do. And like, the toilet's like 12 feet away, and I'm about to pee my pants, right? And then I thought, I could probably return that sweater in that return line and get back in here. Sure enough, I go to the return line, get the sweater returned, fucking door still not shut, right? Head on over, get a few little snacks. You know, they got the little sample snacks. Order a hot dog. Finally, the door shuts and I can go to the bathroom. I still don't trust that red light. Like, you're still doing the coppa squat with like the one hand just in case if you gotta get up quick, right? Girls know. But anyways, so I don't know how many minutes I've been. Apparently I can talk as long as I'd like tonight, but I'm not going to. Oh, the light's on. Excellent. I'll leave you with just one last thought. I got 3 kids, and I've survived it. And good luck with that 15-year-old, by the way. Fucking aliens, especially the girls. Woo. But when they come back around, they actually thank you later on because they realize what dickheads they were to you. And yeah. But my 3 kids are lovely, and my youngest always is very thoughtful. And my birthday's coming up, and last year she said, Mom, I'm going to go to Sephora. Do you want me to get you a couple of things? She lives in Toronto. I said, oh, that'd be sweet, honey. She goes, I'll ship you a couple little things. So I thought maybe like the caffeinated eye cream, you know, because the eyes are starting to droop a bit. And I thought, you know, get me some of that, and I'm going to dab. So, and I said, you know, I was on Sephora years ago, and they had this really great, like a lip balm, but it was like a tingling kind of plumping, because I got those little thin 80s lips. Okay? They're small. And you're not sticking needles in my lips. I don't care what anybody says. We're not doing it. But I thought, you know, I could try it. So she sends it off to me. I tried the eye cream. Oh, it's great. Like my eyes are open so wide I had to start using eye drops because they were a bit dry. And the lip plumping cream, it's a lip plumping balm. It's great, but it's making it a tiny bit hard to walk. That's where we're going to end it tonight, guys. Peace.